We're diving into a brand new adventure, a reaction to Italian brain rot. This isn't just a video, it's a cosmic cocktail of absurdity, humor, and ridiculous detail. Ready? Let's go!
Il mastodontico telepiedone planetario!
Holy cosmos, what a unit! Is that a television? Not just any TV, an astro giant sticking out of a planet's crust like a skyscraper of good vibes. The screen is winking, the bezel gleams, the mouth corners on the matrix curve up. Pure, wholesome charisma. I want to shake its antenna and ask for the galactic weather forecast. Why a planet? Maybe it wanted to broadcast to the whole cosmos and thought, fine, I'll rent a place right in the mantle. Verdict? Stately beauty, cinematic frame, rightful hero of the orbit. Consider me officially charmed.
Nel vortice del delirio cosmico scende giù il piedone. Il mastodontico telepiedone planetario.
And here's a slot machine with interplanetary registration. The jackpot bulbs shimmer like the aurora. The lever looks like a rocket launch handle. It's rooted in the soil like a monument to luck. Pull once, win a comet in the bonus round. Why on a planet? Maybe vacuum means the RNG is finally fair. No peaking atmospheres. Bold, glossy, confident, a hero of the cosmic arcade, and my hand is already reaching for a wish coin.
No. La straordinaria sala giochi braccia planetaria. Il mastodontico telepiedone planetario? No.
Behold the Radio Titan, a retro station rising straight out of bedrock. Chrome shines. The frequency scale looks like a ruler of constellations. Twist the knob and you'll tune Pulsar FM or Gravitational Waves Jazz. Why here? Perhaps this planet is the perfect antenna and the airwaves are crystal like mountain ice. The look is all charm and warm tube glow. A planetary DJ pumping the cosmos. I'm melting into this sound.
Il colosaltico radioparlantico universitario. Il mastodontico telepiode planetario. Non radioparlantico universitario. Il mastodontico telepiode planetario.
A household spirit in 4K, a TV behemoth sprouting from the living room floor like a family tree of entertainment. The bezel catches the lamp's soft glow. The screen smiles with a cozy standby splash. Why the house? Because home has the warmest audience. Kettle humming, throw blanket rustling, cat judging the depth of the blacks. Immaculate presence, solid body, friendly facial UI, the vibe of switch me on and the world gets wider. Champion of the home front.
No. Il mastodontico telepiode casa. Il mastodontico telepiedone.
A monolithic smartphone planted in the soil like an interstellar signal beacon. The display is a waterfall of notifications. The camera island shines like a mini observatory. Why a planet? Because the reception's unbeatable here. 5 bars, 0 spam. Looks like a future art piece. Minimalist, upright, with the charisma of I'll shoot the Andromeda Nebula in portrait mode. Yes, it's already in my favorites.
Planetario. No. Il mastodontico cellulare piedone planetario.
La straordinaria
Myth turned up to max, an avenue-sized TV fused into a spiral galaxy. Star trails run along the chassis. The idle animation flows from dark matter to daylight. Why in the galaxy? To broadcast live to every arm of the Milky Way with 0 delay. It's gorgeous and majestic, a cathedral of content. Director-in-chief of the cosmos. Hat off, requesting an autograph in orbital ink.
la Geochilbraxia planetaria. No, el dios Dontico telepiedone galáctico.
Los mastodonticos dicen planeta.
Ah, a caravan of micro-boxes, round little units in pixel diapers, each with its own goofy startup screen. They hop, stack into a tower, tumble, then waddle in a line. Welcome to daycare, remote, and friends. Why mastodonticos? Because they're tiny giants, pocket-sized, planet-sized charisma. The cute plus funny combo crits every time. It's that perfect dream on the edge of nonsense. You wake up to mini TVs marching to a lullaby.
Los mastodonticos dicen planetario, los mastodonticos dicen planetario. TV.
Out of factory mist rolls a bot with a screen for a face and manipulator sleeves for arms. Ports glint, casters purr, the UI smiles in icons. Why the factory? It was born here and instantly became union rep. Observe safety and keep brightness under 70%. Static? 0. Charm? 100. A conveyor belt hero who'll hug you with an HDMI cable. Subscribe to its firmware notes.
TV macquinetica. Il mastodontica telepiedone planetaria. Questa è la sorella.
Planetary stage, dazzling presence, a woman telecolossus with a soft screen glow and a look that says, "Turn me on," and the room brightens. Powerful silhouette, elegant lines, that cinematic warmth color science. Why a planet? Scale suits her. She shines for everyone, yet each viewer feels it's just for them. Heroine of the broadcast, icon of the frame, heart of the cosmic lineup. She already has mine.
Del mastodontico telepiedone planetario.
What a glorious attraction of absurdity we just toured. Strange, loud, stylish, and charming to the core. I did not expect this much metal and pixels to smile so warmly on camera, but they did. Your turn. Who stole your heart? Drop your pics below. We'll build a top 3 and crown the absolute brain rot.
Oh!
Mamma mia! A flaming Wi-Fi taco! The filling sizzles, the edges blaze, and it's staring wide-eyed, whimpering like it just lost its hotspot password. Epic visuals, tongues of fire like neon mustaches, sauce pouring like a lava fall. It's whispering, "I'm hot," literally. A hero of flame and flawless plating. I've already joined its smoky fan club.
My hoot sport! E qua voi tiki-toki tippy-top.
A mini tap here in a crispy shell. Does that even count as legal? Round like a lucky coin, sniffling and tail wiggling, as if he moved into a gourmet little house and now pays rent in cuteness. Tiki-talkie screams preschool energy. I want to award him crunchiest baby. Looks defenseless, carries an aura of the universe's favorite. Adorable to the point of knee tremors.
Taco tapir. After a many day in the jungle. Gattito tacoto.
A kitty sprawled in a taco shell, looking like a nourishing dream. Ears peeking out, whiskers flared, eyes saying, "The world is huge and I am comfort." He clearly chose the taco as his personal cheese-scented cradle, slicker than any luxury pet bed. I'd sign a performance contract titled Cat plus Guacamole.
C'era un gatto che amava mangiare tacos, ispirare tenerezza. Quesadilla, crocodila, hook.
A predator wearing the grin of, "Yes, I evolved directly into tacos." Green scales versus golden shell, runway shoots could never. He perches like a chef/critic. Crunch approved. Chili approved. A rare blend of menace and gastro chic. And yes, now I want hugs. Cautious ones.
Hook. Tacos lucky blocky.
A lucky block nestled in lettuce and cheese like Minecraft wandered into fine dining. Checkered simples sparkle as if a bonus serving of nachos is about to drop. Press me, those pixels plead. Half snack, half lottery, 100% karma boost. All my chips go on this slice of fortune.
È una scatola misteriosa di tacos, di un gioco molto famoso. Chicletera. Bicicleta.
A pedal-powered taco? Yes! It spins its wheels, throwing a cornflake confetti wake. Salsa is aerodynamics. Cheese is the fuel mix. The filling adds +10 to speed. The face says, "I deliver Joy Express." Couriers beware. A new era of happiness delivery has arrived.
Teira. No. Tacorita bicicleta. Los tipi-topi tacos dicen tapir.
A whole troop of mini tapers, each in a toasty shell, like toddlers in matching caps. They line up, scatter, then squeal in unison. Teepy-toppy truly sounds like the Junior Crunch Club. Small by size, kings of the party by spirit. Picking a favorite is impossible.
Los tipi-topi tacos dicen tapir. Tacos y catini.
Taco cats in full assortment. Tabbies, Snow Whites, Midnight Blacks, the entire purring palette. Each reclines in their personal crunch throne, casting looks that say, "Pet me, gain +10 happiness." Not a frame, an audience with the royalty of cozy cuisine. I officially surrender to fluffy diplomacy.
Elefantino taconino, tic-tac-tic.
A monumental Ella taco, ears like soft tacos, trunk like a salsa ladle. He occupies the shell like he was born in the Mexican kitchen and knows the sacred balance of flavors. On his face, gentle wisdom. Eat, don't rush. This image weighs a ton and somehow still feels feather soft.
Pinguino, taconino passa il tempo a...
A penguin in a warm taco blanket. Cuteness meter collapse. He tilts his head politely as if asking, "Mind if I lounge here?" Polar charm plus Mexican vibe equals chemistry hot enough to melt icebergs, awarding him most tactful taco.
Mangiare tacos tutto il giorno.
So, we met theme. Its peak, why does this work, absurdity. Precisely why it works perfectly. The tenderest gastro madness of the season. Drop your top 3 in the comments. We'll crown the Tacoverse champion.
Coccodrillo formaggioso.
Mamma mia! Reptile from the dairy counter. A crocodile sculpted out of young Gouda. Glossy rind, a polite gourmand smirk. Along his back, a pattern like Parmigiano crust. And those teeth, excuse me, are those triangular cheddar shards? Why cheese? Because life is a cheese plate, my friend. Noble color, perfect structure. A legend of the fromage swank. I'm utterly conquered.
Fa parte dell'Unione Sovietica e gli piace.
Center stage, a monumental wheel with personality. Hairline smiles across the face, eyes glowing with buttery warmth. One turn and it catches the light like a diva at curtain call. Why is it alive? Maturity gives soul. Looks like a spread from haute gastronomie couture, the absolute muse of the dairy pavilion.
Formaggio imbroglione. Borbano.
A capybara woven from creamy layers, the calmest creature on earth. Cheeks like mini mozzarellas, back like sunset camembert. She sits there whispering, "Slow down, rest." Why cheese? Because serenity is always al dente, luxurious and cozy, like a ricotta blanket. Heroine of unhurried evenings, I am fully melted.
Capi formaggio. Nei fiumi tranquilli, Borbano capi formaggio riposava. Tiburon de queso.
Imagine a shark carved from Emmental caverns, fins like thin slices, perfect little air holes along the hull. She grins professionally. I don't bite, I sample. Why cheese? Even the sea appreciates a good age. A noble predator of fine dining. Tenderness plus danger equals love.
Un tiburón en las profundidades del mar. Remoncino treponlão. Sapolito y parmesão.
A springer from the kiln of Mazdam. Petite limbs like tidy cheese ribs. A glossy rind for a back. Olive bright eyes. She's poised for a solo leap into fondue, awaiting applause. Why cheese? Because it multiplies the cuteness by 5. The frame smells like mischief and pond-side picnics. I surrender.
Gorilla mozzarella, schibidi straziatella.
A giantess in a snow-white mozzarella coat. Powerful, yet kindness drips like cream. Shoulders of burrata orbs. Gaze warm and judicious. You can hear her say, "The secret is tenderness and a pinch of salt." Why cheese? Because strength can be soft. Queen of the dairy pride. Standing ovation with a baguette.
Luce brillante, notte oscura, infinito.
Oh my, tiny cheese gators, crispy rinded tots with bead-bright eyes. They hustle, giggle, line up like a choir of little cheeselets. The name sounds like Parmesan Preschool. Delicate in looks, bold in character. The kind of cuteness that sends your inner villain on vacation.
Dicen, formaggioso. Los cocodrilitos dicen formaggioso. Mozzarellini, Mozartini.
The evening's second diva, round, sleek, distinguished, a soft sheen on the cheeks like a concert piano. With that name, of course it's a duet. Mozart plus mozzarella, a symphony of cream. Stands like a museum piece you can't stop admiring. Peak simplicity with backbone.
Oh! Tac, 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 tac. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
This one's got age and attitude, rougher texture, deeper hue, a scent with a plot twist. It carries the story of cellars and alpine grass. Why alive? Time gave it a voice. Charisma, towering. Body, legendary. In my rankings, heavyweight.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Formaggio, 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 formaggino tenebroso.
The Grand Maestro. Clean edge, noble rind, confident profile. It basically says, I am the standard. One glittering crumb and the room falls silent. No debate, the king. We could go home, but we'll stay and stare a little longer. The absolute benchmark of cheese muscle memory.
Parmigiano Reggiano, Babirino, Muscolino.
Udin-din-din-din-dun, madi.
A bee modeled from soft cheese and a dab of honey. Iridescent wings, delicate stripes like fine veining. A gentle buzz, a tidy landing on the board, a nod of approval. This will be delicious. Why cheese? Because cheese plus honey is the dream alliance. A tiny fairy of gastronomic harmony. I capitulate, finally and completely.
Din-din-din-dun, merupakan sosok jeruk.
What a feast of tender absurdity. Not just Italian brain rot, but a full cheese opera in multiple acts. Your turn. Who's today's dairy darling? We'll crown the greatest head of cheese, of course.
Ganganzelli trulala, giraffe.
Would you look at that? Citrus with a 3-meter neck. An orange giraffe. Glossy peel, sunlit sheen, and from the juicy pulp rises a dignified, friendly face. It reads like a new vitamin C certificate for kindness. Why live inside an orange? Morning power-up, obviously. Color, solar. Mood, festive. Hero of the fruit aisle. I am officially dissolved in the juice of its charm.
Mafiosi. Si tratta di un elemento criminale. Giraffa celeste. Viaggio.
A watermelon cockpit with a long neck pilot. The green stripes frame that skyscraper neck. The rosy flesh and seeds burst like fireworks in his honor. He stands there like a lost Giuseppe Arbuzello painting. Why watermelon? Because cool shade, picnic aura, instant friendliness. Visual chill out unlocked. A legend of July verandas and blanket forts.
Agreste. Dans la lune tutta dorata. La giraffa saltava. Ananito
Split pineapple, and up pops a neck with cartoon elegance. The spiky crown plays natural tiara. His coat pattern syncs with the tropical diamond grid. Why pineapple? Because fruit ball royalty need crowns. Those are the rules. The frame tastes sweet and tart. The mood screams pool party. I'm applauding in maraca tempo.
Giraffini. Solo Ananito Ananasito. Un uomo enorme. Ecco giraffa virtuoso.
A grand piano opens like a stage, and center screen, a virtuoso giraffe. The keys mirror his stripes. The lifted lid becomes his cape. You can almost hear him arpeggiate la mi la with the tip of his tail. Why piano? That coat was born for black and white contrast. Musical surrealism where jazz meets the Savannah soundtrack. Bravo, maestro of the long note.
Uno show strepitoso. Era una volta un giraffe stravagante. Los gangancellis di Sen Trullala.
Tiny citrus gumdrops on legs, orange marbles with mini necks peeking out and petal ears flicking. They bounce like vitamin gummies. The name sounds like a children's chorus. Ganganzelli. Cuteness off the charts. Anti-gloom shield at 100%. It's that scene where your heart goes boop and surrenders.
Los gangancellis di Sen Trullala. Giraffuccino.
A cappuccino crowned with latte art, a gentle giraffe face, and a creamy spiral of neck across the foam. Warm ceramic, cocoa tones, and a glance that asks, another cup? Why coffee? Because mornings crave tall style. The frame smells like roasted beans and soft care, patron saint of cafes and quiet pre-noon talks.
Cappuccino girafino, girafussi. Los girafitos dices agreste. Los girafitos dices...
Watermelon prams rolling on seed wheels, each one with a baby giraffe peeking out. Stripy helmets, rosy cheeks, that adorable serious stare. They wobble in formation towards summer like a mini parade of coolness. Dioramas you want to faceplant into. Tears sweetness, no contest.
Agreste. Guarda questa giraffa, mamma mia.
Long leg influencer ready for runway. A handbag, suitcase at his scale, hooked over the elbow, strap diagonaling the neck. The look says out for a baguette and global acclaim. Why the bag? Even a giraffe needs somewhere to store cloud-level thoughts. Street-style dispatch from the high-fashion zoo.
Con quella borsa di Louis Vuitton al collo e tutto quel trucco. La vaca Saturno Saturnita. No.
A ringed planet, and from the gas giant stretches a celestial neck. Starlight twinkles on ear tips. The rings seem to adjust to his stride. Why Saturn? Because a giraffe's orbits outlength our plans. Cosmic baroque, majestic, hushed, endlessly pretty.
No, giraffa Saturno Saturnita. Girafini cocossini, suona il clacson, scende le scale.
Half a coconut cradles a vacationing giraffe. White flush as a crunchy pillow, brown shell as a sun lounger. Paper umbrella, sipping straw, salt breeze. Why coconut? Because Beach Vibe is his middle name. A frame that smells like sunscreen and doing absolutely nothing today. Consider my official envy filed.
In retromarcia col saxon.
We toured fruit skyscrapers, music schools, and even orbits. Strange? Yes. Beautiful? Absolutely. All right, friends, what a ride. Totally bizarre and totally awesome. They were all so cute, and not gonna lie, some looked dangerously tasty that I actually got hungry. And hey, bam, subscribe, wham, so you don't miss the next brain-melting episode. You're the best. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.